increase or create awareness on electrical safety. Let me introduce NFE and a short presentation, only 10 minutes or even lesser than that, on what we are planning to do. Excuse me, this. Yeah. All of us know that accidents, electrical accidents due to fire, electrocution. One subject which we are always worrying is during summer, it's fire due to short circuit. But once when the rain starts, it's electrocution. Wherever you touch on the street, then people get shocked. So in the morning, we were discussing with our Venkat sir from BSES Rajdhani. He was telling that last 1.5 months in low voltage in consumer premise alone, there were about 350 fire accidents. So in BSES area. So the number of accidents are really big. What you are seeing on the screen, this is a presentation made by a Japanese gentleman in one of such program organized by CEA. Annually we have electrocution between 12,000 to 14,000. It varies depending upon a little bit here and there, which amounts to be 723 exactly, maybe about 700 people per annum per 100,000 people. So about 10 million people, out of 10 million, 100 million people, 723, which amounts to be something about 14,000. His data was on 2016, 2015, 14, there were about 14,000 deaths. So average 723 is per annum per 100 million. You can look at the average in the other countries. Europe average about 75, 80. And we also should think that, you see, our how efficient is our reporting system is also a big question. Our accidents due to electrocution is really very high. About majority of the accidents are happening within the consumer premise. That means within our homes, our workplaces or places of work. This Japanese, they have made a survey, and the survey found that out of G20 nations, they have made the score. Out of G20 nations, we got 16% mark out of this survey. So these are generic questions. This is not very good. We are going towards development, and we should not accept these figures, and it's time to, increase the situation. Now, once when we look at the videos, YouTube, every day we can see accidents, fire, hospital fires, which is very, it's a tragedy. We should not allow such fire accidents. Then somebody, children playing on the garden, going and touching the light pole and getting electrocuted, then on the street. So electrically, the situation is not so good. Now, just to give an idea, everybody, those who are using electricity, we should be aware of certain things, and we cannot expect the government to educate everybody to use electricity safely. Some mistakes which we make in our houses, for example, all of you know what is an Indian socket, Indian plug and socket. We have two types of Indian plug and socket, 6 amps and 16 amps. But several of our items, electrical items which we buy from the market comes with a different plug and different socket. We don't take care. Even if the shop fellow says, I have an ISI marked product which is 100 rupees, then which is the cheapest one, you'll say I have a 50 rupees one which is maybe from our neighbor country, so we go for this cheap. This is not the best way. Similarly, lot of appliances which we use are coming with different kind of plugs. For example, this is a kettle. You can see it's a Schupo plug. Schupo plug is a German or French plug. We put this into Indian socket. After a few operations, the whole thing will damage. The most important point is there is no earth connection. If there is a leakage in this device, the person will get electrocuted. It's very dangerous. Similarly, non-standard, you know that the iron box is a very good from one of the best brands, but the problem is it's a 2000 watts iron box and the plug is 6 amps. Not acceptable. 2000, more than 1000 watts, it should be 16 amps plug. So these are actually simple things which we can, these are our daily use. We are using all these devices in our daily life coming with different kind of plugs and sockets. Similarly, in industrial system, especially
in a hotel or in a nice office, once when we walk down, we think that everything is flashy, very nice to see, but inside the false ceiling, this is what happens. You see, the light fitting is from one of the best manufacturers, but the problem is the basic insulation is missing. The fault, there is no protection. So basically, this thing, if it fails, it can catch fire. So we need to do a lot of things. We need to increase the safety of, we need to create the awareness from every line. Most of the time, shock protection is very rarely followed. Automatic disconnection of supply, which is a very important safety measure, very simple. In case of a problem, the respective circuit should trip. If the circuit don't trip, for example, the air conditioner is burning, it started burning. If the MCB don't trip, you will end up with fire. So that is automatic disconnection of supply. Verification as per the standard. We have in BIS, ETD 20, we have made a National Electrical Code, IS 732, several standards we have covered how to make verification, but very rarely followed. Protective devices versus wires. All these are small issues which very easy for us to take care. Now we founded NFE to educate people how to increase the safety situation in the country. We are a registered society, a not-for-profit organization. Our vision is to make electrically safe Bharat, and our mission is we are training and developing skill and competency within the engineers, within the common people to handle electricity. We have over 1,200 members. We are just 1 year, little bit more than 1 year old. Within this time, we have about 1,200 members in our organization. We are actively supporting the standards making. We are several seminars, webinars continuously. For example, today we are making this. Day after tomorrow, we have one program on lift safety, electrical safety in lift at 11 o'clock. Before that, at 8:30 to 10 o'clock, we have another program in Kaveri Hospital, Chennai, on biomedical safety. So every day we are doing, and we have also started with training and certification of people. So these are, some of the example of our activities. We are very poor in marketing. We are only advertising in social media. If you wanted to follow, you should look at the social media. We are also coming up with some innovative ideas, which is the certification of engineers, professionals, those who are doing the job. In India at the moment, if we ask who is an electrical consultant, everybody is electrical consultant. There is no, legal framework for that particular thing. So we are, whatever we are doing, this has nothing to do with the legal system. We are only trying to define who is electrical consultant based on the systems explained in ISO 17024 standard. We are just trying to make the definition more proper. In IS 732, there is a definition, skilled person and competent person. We are competent person. We are trying to make it as per the ISO standard. We have approved the personal certification bodies who will be doing training. There will be bodies to conduct certification of people. These are, it's a long-term job. It will start very soon. We also started a fault loop impedance testing professional. In the 2023 CEA regulation 43, sub-regulation 11, 12 and 13 has included fault loop impedance test. It's a very simple test, which is actually a very old system. This is introduced in 1966, but last year it is included in the regulation. If you do this particular test, and if something happens to your air conditioner, the circuit trips. Very simple, fault loop impedance test. We are trying to educate engineers how to make this test, what kind of meters you need, and how to test, what is the conclusion of the test, and we try to make it as a fault loop impedance testing professional. So we have a live demonstration outside the hall. On the left side, Mrs. Sonal, one of our sponsor, had equipment for making demonstration. Also, there is one more demonstration of PAT, portable appliance test. PAT is a test, for example, when you buy an electrical appliance from the shop, before putting it into socket, in foreign countries, you are supposed to make PAT test, portable appliance test. In India, unknown, but we are demonstrating. Similarly, we are launching, we have a lot of documents in our website. Please go through our website. You can find a lot of documents, for example, electrical safety handbook, Now regarding this, the program on the skill development, the ambitious plan, skill development for college students and safety awareness program for school students. This is the full program. Actually, the idea of this particular program has come from one of the project which we did during 2014 to 2016. It is to create awareness of lightning safety to school students in Kerala. So me and the 3-4 of our colleagues like volunteers, Dr. Shashi Kumar from Center for Earth Science Studies, Dr. Murali Das from Center for Earth Science Studies, we together conducted this program. We went to several schools, covered almost all the high schools. According to the Disaster Management Authority's report, which was published during 2019, this in Malayalam, you can see the report. It said that approximately 70 average deaths were happening before these programs, and after the awareness program, it is only 4 deaths are happening. Anyway, we are not sure. But what we did is we delivered the knowledge to the school children, and that's our job. We don't want to claim anything. Now, this program, it is initiated by CEA. We are conducting the program supported by BIS. The idea is, as you can see here, NFE will go to engineering colleges. We will make a demonstration, or we will make a laboratory in the engineering college on low voltage safety. What you should do in your house. For example, sometime when we interact with engineering college students, those who have come out, if we ask them, okay, in your plug you have 3 pins, 3 holes, which one is a line, which one is neutral and earth, then sometimes they ask back, what is neutral? So this is the situation. So we will make a demonstration, we will make live labs in the college with the help of the industry, and these engineering college students should go to the schools, and further they will take the classes in the school. So we are targeting 250 engineering colleges and 2,500 schools this year. Of course, it's a massive, ambitious plan. We don't know whether it will happen or not. For example, we made the school book within we have in NFE members group, several discussions happened within the members, and we finally made this particular school book. Now we are making the school book in multiple languages. This is under, in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, and several languages we are making. We are also making videos based on the book. Say for example, on the picture we are showing somebody is climbing a ladder and touching an electrical item. Their video shows somebody coming with a ladder, putting the ladder, climbing and touching. So like that we are trying to make the videos. So then these videos and school books will be used in the schools to actually educate the children. So this is the outcome of our, the short introduction of what we are going to do. Thank you very much for coming, and you welcome. We will see several other subjects discussed today. If you are interested to join NFE, please note that anybody can become a member, and you please go to the website and do it. Thank you very much.